LaMelo Ball's card collection. LaMelo LaFrance Ball, also known as Melo, is a professional basketball player who now plays as a point guard for the Charlotte Hornets of the NBA. Playing for the Chino Hills basketball squad, he and his siblings became a nationwide phenomenon. LaVar Ball, their father, used the celebrity of their sons to sell his sons exceedingly successfully. As a result of his father's wild assertions and the notoriety that accompanied them, LaMelo was thrust into the spotlight at an early age. At such a young age, fame might get to an athlete's head, but LaMelo took it all in stride. He's now NBA Rookie of the Year. Melo's path to the NBA, on the other hand, was not typical. His high school career started at Chino Hills, where he was named a member of the country's greatest high school squad. Because of his past professional experience, Melo was ineligible to participate in the NCAA. Instead, he spent a season in the NBL with the Illawarra Hawks, where he was named Rookie of the Year. He was the third overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft. After one season, he seemed to be on his way to becoming a superstar. LaMelo's net worth is currently $10 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. Ball assured himself a $16 million deal with the Charlotte Hornets as the third overall pick. Ball struck a deal with Puma that may be worth up to $100 million before he's played a single game in the NBA. In this video, we're going to take a look at his card collection. But before we get to that, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Lamborghini Urus. In terms of LaMelo, he may be the most well-known of the Ball brothers right now, especially after earning the Rookie of the Year title in June after averaging 15.7 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 6.1 assists per game. With that in mind, he deserves a flashy new automobile, especially after delighting so many of us with his smooth and team-oriented playing style. Melo's new Lamborghini Urus, shown off by the people at Champion Motoring, may not be as comfy as his Novatec-tuned Rolls-Royce Cullinan, but it surely sticks out in a sea of other Lamborghini SUVs. The major reason is 1016 Industries' custom wide-body kit, but the tennis ball-like color scheme and 24-inch wheels also play a role. A fender arch set, unique side skirts, a front aero lip, rear diffuser, roof spoiler, and trunk lid spoiler are all included in the package. This Urus also has a modified hood, and the red brake calipers include a decal that says "Rare," which may be a reference to Melo's basketball prowess. Ball's bright yellow Urus should be putting down 641 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque, courtesy of a dual turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 engine connected to an 8-speed ZF 8-horsepower automated transmission, barring any performance-enhancing alterations. According to Lamborghini, it takes around 3.5 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour off the line and 12.8 seconds to reach 0 to 124 miles per hour, 200 kilometers per hour. Urus is a statement of independence that allows you to explore any terrain, including tracks, sand, ice, gravel, and rocks. It's the ultimate all-around super sports vehicle, plus a lot more. It enables you to choose new pathways and express yourself in new ways, to face problems with confidence, and to enjoy life to the fullest. You're not scared to take risks. This is what you want to achieve. Unlock any route, and your individuality will emerge. The Urus is driven by a 641 horsepower twin-turbo V8 engine that burbles loudly when idle and yells like a lion at full speed. With all that power, permanent all-wheel drive and an 8-speed automatic transmission work together to provide incredible acceleration. The Urus exploded to 60 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds and ripped around the quarter mile at 121 miles per hour in 11.3 seconds. Lamborghini predicts a peak speed of 190 miles per hour. From behind the wheel, the Urus feels dynamic, with fast steering and solid high-speed cornering. The Urus features changeable ride heights dependent on its various drive modes thanks to air springs at all four corners. The Urus's standard carbon ceramic brakes guarantee that it stops as quickly as it goes, stopping from 70 miles per hour in just 149 feet. Inside, passengers are greeted by a striking interior that is reminiscent of a Lambo. The start button is hidden under a crimson flip cover, and the shifter resembles a jet's throttle. The driving modes and configurable performance parameters are controlled via levers to the left of the shifter. Faux suede and carbon fiber trim abound, while the infotainment system and reconfigurable instruments are right out of an Audi. The back seat offers plenty of legroom and can accommodate 2 to 3 passengers, depending on the seating layout. Useful door pockets and a bin behind the floating center stack add to the interior cubby storage. The cargo compartment of the Urus can hold up to 22 cubic feet, but with the optional rear bucket seats, that number decreases by 2. Rolls-Royce Cullinan. LaMelo Ball spent Thanksgiving in style in November by flaunting his brand new Rolls-Royce Cullinan luxury SUV. After being picked third overall by the Charlotte Hornets in the 2020 NBA Draft, his NBA legend father, LeVar Ball, gave him a Rolls-Royce vehicle as a present. The $330,000 MSRP starts with the high-riding customized Cullinan, called the Rolls-Royce of SUVs. Custom choices, as well as destination cost and local taxes, are not included in this pricing. The 6'5", 19-year-old basketball star gets a bespoke, blacked-out Rolls-Royce Cullinan, courtesy of Champion Motoring in California. The luxury truck's exterior utilizes Novatec's Overdose wide-body package. It also has a new set of gigantic custom Vossen wheels. The inside is unique, with red leather throughout and LaMelo Ball's own insignia etched onto the headrests. We're not sure if this is the same normal Cullinan he received as a present from his father. It does, however, have the same shiny red calipers as the Rolls-Royce Cullinan Black Badge model. The Ghost and Phantom are two limousine-like sedans from Rolls-Royce, but the rich and famous, like the rest of the car-buying world, aren't as fond of the three-box form as they once were. Rolls-Royce created the Cullinan, the peak of the SUV species, to gratify this segment of mega-rich customers. The name of this massive vehicle comes from a massive diamond, which is apt given the SUV's grandeur and exorbitant price. The back seat seems like a living room, and the Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament proclaims the owner's wealth. The Rolls-Royce seeks to justify its high price by offering a silky V12 engine and a serene ride. While purchasers may customize the cabin with unique choices, some of the content, such as an inelegant digital instrument layout and an inflexible rear bench seat, is problematic. Nonetheless, the Cullinan 2021 is a mobile castle that pampers riders and dazzles observers. The Cullinan's twin-turbo 6.7-liter V12 engine produces 563 horsepower and runs quietly so as not to disturb the cabin's VIPs. We obtained a 60-mile-per-hour time of under 4.5 seconds in our test, which is astounding for a vehicle that weighs almost 3 tons. All-wheel drive is standard, although we doubt that purchasers will stray off the beaten path and risk ruining the paint. The Cullinan is equipped with an air suspension system that uses data from a road scanning camera to automatically alter the vehicle's height to compensate for road irregularities. The Cullinan wafts along the road and conveys nothing disagreeable to the passengers within, well beyond the norms of normal luxury automobiles. Box grain leather, lamb's wool carpeting, gorgeous wood trim, and milled aluminum accents adorn the capacious cabin. Rolls-Royce will modify practically every area of the Cullinan's already luxurious interior with any pleasure you can think of if you desire an even greater degree of luxury. The totally digital instrument cluster, which lacks the beauty of an analog arrangement, and the standard rear seats, which are as rigid as a park bench, are the only flaws in this otherwise sumptuous environment. Purchasers can at the very least address the latter issue by ordering the 2-seat second row with massage and adjustment. The appearance is typical Rolls-Royce, but the vehicle's liftgate layout allowed the company to add an optional viewing suite to the cargo compartment, which consists of 2 leather-wrapped chairs and a tiny table that pops out of the floor. This is without a doubt the most opulent way to watch a polo match on a country estate. Despite the fact that this SUV is a clear departure from history for the legendary British brand, it is a true Rolls-Royce in every sense. Let us know what you think about LaMelo's car collection in the comments section below.